Alrighty, this is JD. We are here with Scott, last name Costa.
You got it.
Very cool. We are in the Porsche Cayman for 5 laps today. I'm just going to go over a few things with you here before we get you out on track. The mirrors are going to be set up for me. Just want you to focus on your driving. Just make sure you're looking ahead, scan the road. I'm going to be taking care of everything that's going on around us and behind us, and that's going to include passing. So if anybody comes up behind us, I'll let you know. If we come up behind somebody, just wait until they give us the 4-way flashers. Once we have the flashers, that means we can go around them, and I will instruct you on where to do so. Gradually just build up your pace, get faster and faster with each lap. First lap or so, feel out the brakes, the handling, the track, everything like that, and progressively build your pace forward. Firm on the brakes down into the turns. We want to get the car slowed down. As we turn in, slowly release the brakes. It's going to balance the car nicely. At your apex, gently squeezing that throttle and unwinding that wheel. Now this car is going to feel quite a bit different than the Aventador. It's going to feel they're two completely different cars. So just remember when you go into that Aventador, exactly, yes, it's going to be a little bit different. This car doesn't have nearly as much power as the Aventador does, but it's also a really good handling car. This one's very quick on the turn in, on steering. It's a pretty agile car. It handles really amazingly. So it's a really fun car. Just get comfortable with it. Just get comfortable with that track, and we'll get you ready to go for that Aventador. We'll make sure you have a good time, all right?
Well, let's wait on it too, right?
Yes. Yep, this one's a lot less, a lot
I know this is
lighter.
about 300 some horsepower. Is this a six-cylinder?
I believe it is. I'm not 100% sure what the size is. I think it's actually 3.8.
And then the one last question I got, what's my red line?
I'll be telling you when to upshift and downshift.
Right.
This one probably right around 7.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. Alrighty. And then just remember, right is upshift, left is downshift. I'll say upshift, I'll say downshift. Just wait for me to do so, okay?
Got it.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and turn that steering wheel to the right, 1 full rotation for me. Actually, sorry about that, to the left, 1 full rotation. Right there. Foot on the brake. We're just going to pull forward and then to the left. You are all set.
Get your tire pressure gauge on.
No worries, so we do that on purpose.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. And then just pull forward here.
This probably can feel similar to the Corvette I have. That's like 300 horsepower, so I'm guessing it's going to feel kind of similar to that.
Nice and slow. We're going to just go around to the left here. Very nice. And then just nice and gentle here. We're going to pull around to the right alongside the blue cones here. Nice and slow. Going to have you stop. We got one car coming.
Sounds good.
And you're cleared. Gentle on the throttle over the white line. Just going to now be right or upshift once. Just around to the left here. And then pull straight ahead to that green turn-in cone. Have you upshift once more. At that cone, we're going to go ahead and turn in here, gently squeezing that throttle, just gradually building up our pace. Left-hand side of the track, there's your exit cone, down the straightaway. Just keep squeezing that throttle here. Have you upshift once, and brake now. Slowly releasing the brakes, go ahead and turn in all the way towards our apex here. Gently start squeezing that throttle, unwinding towards your exit cone, just keeping to the left. Gonna go ahead and brake now in a straight line and downshift once. Releasing the brakes, go ahead and turn in. Gently start squeezing that throttle back to the right hand side of the track. Now straight over the hill, little brake, straight line, then turn in. Very nice. Unwind the wheel slightly. We're gonna go back to the left. And brake. Just wait for that green cone to start your turn in. There we go. Gently start squeezing that throttle, unwinding that wheel, then work your way back to the right. Pulling straight ahead here. Just a little tap on the brake, then turn in. Squeeze throttle straight ahead. Nice straight line. And brake. Straight line. Releasing the brakes, turn in. Gently start squeezing that throttle now. Unwind the wheel down the straightaway. Upshift. Keep squeezing that throttle here. Very nice. Upshift. And braking. After that green cone, turn in. Releasing those brakes towards your apex. Squeeze that throttle now. Unwind that wheel. Keep it to the left here. Go ahead and brake now. Downshift once.
He's flashing.
Start your turn in. Pass them on the right. You got it. Gently start squeezing that throttle. Go ahead and go for it. Back to the right here. Just a tap on the brakes. Turn in, release those brakes. Start squeezing that throttle here. Work your way back to the left. Straight ahead. Green turn-in cone. Release those brakes. Turn in. And unwinding that wheel. Squeeze that throttle. Back to the right. Upshift. Brake to balance. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Straight ahead here. And brake. Go ahead and downshift once. Release the brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwinding that wheel. Go ahead and go for it. Upshift. How you doing so far?
Doing good. This thing does handle really nice.
Upshift. Yes, it does. And brake now. Nice and firm. Just after the cone. Turn in. Release those brakes. Towards your apex. Squeeze that throttle for me now. There we go. Very nice turn. That was good. Upshift. Go ahead and brake. We're just going to stay in this gear. Slowly releasing the brakes. Go ahead and turn in. Start squeezing that throttle for me now. Back to the right. Just tap on the brakes. Release the brakes. Turn in here. Squeezing that throttle. And brake. Green cone. We're going to go ahead and turn in, and we're going to let one car sneak by us here. Little bit of throttle for me, please.
Nice. Okay.
And you're good. Straight ahead now. Just tap on the brakes, turn in, and back on throttle.
Thanks for grabbing the wheel. I couldn't see him. I was like,
Oh no, you're good.
I was
A
like,
little bit of brake, downshift. Turn in. Start squeezing that throttle here. Unwind the wheel. Upshift. Upshift. And brake. Just after that cone, we're going to go ahead and turn in. Downshift once for me. Start squeezing that throttle, unwinding the wheel. Go for it. Upshift, keep to the left, and brake. At that green turn-in cone, go and turn in, releasing those brakes. Now start squeezing that throttle, back to the right. Straight over the hill, little tap on the brake, then turn in. Gently squeeze that throttle, unwind that wheel. There we go. And brake. Green turn-in cone, releasing those brakes, turn in all the way towards your apex here. Squeeze that throttle for me, unwind that wheel. Upshift once, straight ahead. Little tap on the brakes, turn in. Squeezing that throttle straight ahead now, and brake. Downshift once, release those brakes, turn in. Start squeezing that throttle, unwind that wheel, go for it. Upshift. Upshift. Nice and firm here. Go ahead and downshift once, just after the cone, turn in, releasing those brakes. Start gently squeezing that throttle here. There we go. Keep it to the left. Upshift. And braking now. Green cone. Go ahead and release those brakes for me. Turn in. Gently squeeze that throttle. We're going to go back to the right. Tap on the brakes, then turn in. Nice balance through here. Unwinding that wheel. Back to the left. Alrighty, go and slow down here. Now that was our 5 laps.
Sounds good.
So just kind of keep to the left of the track. We're going to pull through the 2 yellow cones. And then just straight ahead through here. And then down to the right.
Sounds good.
And then we're just going to make
Back
it...
in auto? Okay.
Yeah. And we're just going to make a tight left-hand turn here. And just keep pulling straight forward for me. How was that?
Handles nice, honestly.
Nice.
I think it honestly handled better than the GTR last year. Definitely didn't have as much power, but it was like...
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Straight ahead. Just because, well, this one,
better.
it weighs a lot less, so it's a lot lighter on its feet. Just U-turn basically into this first spot here.
Here.
There we go. To the right some more, and
Excellent.
stop right there for me. If you could now, steering wheel all the way to the right for me, please. Very nice. Yeah, so just like I was saying, it's because this car is so much lighter and so much smaller that it makes it a little bit more agile, a little bit quicker turn in. It just can handle the turns a little bit better. But yeah, it definitely lacks a lot of the power that the other cars have here, but still a good car. But like I was saying, that Aventador, it's going to feel a lot different than this one.
It'll got heavy steering. You told me about it.
Yeah, it's got a heavy steering, it's wider, it's longer than this car, it's just a heavier car in general, but you also have 700 horsepower to go with it. So, it does kind of make up for that added weight. It's a really fun car to drive. Just remember, be patient with it because it's not going to turn in as quickly as this one. It's not going to be as agile because of that extra weight. It is a little bit longer, so
we'll see what happens. It won't surprise me. This feels like a better track car, honestly.
Yeah, but it's a fun car. You just have to remember, be patient with it. You want to be very firm on those brakes because you are going to be a lot quicker. So just remember, firm on those brakes, but you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, just be aware of my brake timing in that one.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be coming up a lot quicker.
Yeah, you're going to be moving quicker. You're going to be carrying more speed. So it's definitely, it'll feel different, but you'll get it. It's a fun car. Just remember, keep doing what you're doing on your lines. Overall, your lines look good. As long as you have that nice base ground, your line basically is your base ground. That as long as you run a nice line, you can do good with that car. So,
sweet.
Alrighty, well, it was a pleasure,
yeah,
sir.
It was fun, man.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty, I'm going to stop the video here, come around and meet you, and we'll get you in line for that event.
Sounds good.
Very nice.